Last week here on Monday Night Raw, we crowned an inaugural WWE Champion here in Universe Mode. Batista was successful in slaying the Beast Brock Lesnar to become the inaugural WWE Champion. Welcome everyone to Monday Night Raw from Oklahoma City. And here comes the talking point from this past week. Here comes the inaugural WWE Champion of Universe Mode. He is the Animal, Batista. Well, we're going to take you back to last week here on the Red Brand and show you exactly how Batista became the WWE Champion. Lesnar looking for the follow-up Fisherman Buster with a bridge. Cover on Batista. Lesnar's done it, no. I thought for a second Lesnar had done it. Oh, swing and a miss by Brock Lesnar. Batista capitalizes with the Batista bomb. Batista to win the title. Here's the cover. Batista's done it. Batista slays the Beast. Batista's the champion. And oh, wait a minute. Batista offering out the handshake and Lesnar accepts. Clear respect between these two men. Well, as you saw, a mutual respect between Batista and Brock Lesnar. Batista walking away with the WWE Championship, and tonight he is set to address the WWE Universe on his title victory. Let's hear what the Animal has to say. Last week here on Raw, I became your inaugural WWE Champion, and I gotta say it feels damn good to be champion again. And I will be a fighting champion. I will defend against all comers. But first, I want to say that Brock gave me one hell of a match. He pushed me to my limit, but like I said before, he is not unbeatable. Well, hold on a minute. That is the music of Austin Theory. Well, this guy's got some guts, interrupting the new WWE Champion. And Austin Theory has made it no secret that he intends to become a megastar here in WWE. But I don't think this is the way to go about it. This is just plain disrespect to a legend in this business. You're going to be a fighting champion, huh? You're going to defend against all comers? Well, just know, Dave, you are on borrowed time, because I truly intend of becoming a megastar. Keep that title warm for me, and I will see you in due course. I like your spirit. I think you do have some talent, but a word of advice: don't disrespect me, or I'll knock you into next week. See you around, kid. Well, Batista setting the record straight. You don't disrespect the Animal, Batista. We are back here on Monday Night Raw, and coming your way tonight, we crown another inaugural champion here in Universe Mode. It is Seth Rollins taking on RVD for the United States Championship. And also, Roman Reigns will be here tonight, and he will address the WWE Universe for the first time here in Universe Mode. And you know he cannot be happy that the Usos failed to capture the WWE Tag Team titles 2 weeks ago. Well, it's time for some in-ring action here on Monday Night Raw. And there is a storm brewing. There is the lightning from down under, Toni Storm.
The following contest is a triple threat match. Making her way to the ring from Gold Coast, Australia, Toni Storm.
Well, this matchup will determine who takes on Charlotte Flair at Clash at the Castle in 2 weeks' time for the vacant Raw Women's Championship. Last week here on the Red Brand, Charlotte was successful in defeating Paige and Bianca Belair in a triple threat elimination match. She earned her opportunity to compete for the vacant Raw Women's title, and tonight we find out who she will face at Clash at the Castle. Here comes the Empress.
And her opponent, first, from Osaka, Japan,
Asuka, one of the best female strikers in all of WWE. That goes without question. Asuka is as deadly as they come inside the squared circle. And tonight Toni Storm has to get past her in order to get that shot at the vacant Raw Women's Championship. Who is going to face Charlotte Flair at Clash at the Castle? We are about to find out. No disqualifications or countouts in this matchup. You are eliminated by pinfall or submission. And the last woman standing will become the winner. Asuka ready to go here on Monday Night Raw as we now await the final competitor in this triple threat elimination match. And she is the role model. It's Bayley.
from San Jose, California, Bayley!
Bayley, no doubt about it, one of the all-time great female superstars in WWE history. She is within the ranks of women like Trish Stratus and Lita, women like Alundra Blaze, Mickie James, legends of this business. Future WWE Hall of Famer for sure, one of the 4 horsewomen, along with Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair herself, and of course Sasha Banks. So here we go, triple threat elimination matchup. The winner goes to Clash at the Castle in 2 weeks to face Charlotte Flair for the vacant Raw Women's Championship. Who's going to walk out with the win? Let's find out. This one's going to be good. Oklahoma City firmly behind Asuka. As there's the bell, we are now underway. And Asuka going right after Toni Storm. Takes her down to the canvas. And there's a hip attack. And now Asuka turning her attention to Bayley. Nice suplex. And Asuka is ruling this matchup as it begins. Taking it to both competitors. But now here's Bayley trying to get back into this matchup. Suplex of her own. Takes down the Empress. And now here's Toni Storm. Trying to go after Bayley. Bayley puts her down with that jumping arm breaker. Follows it up with an elbow. And Asuka is back to her feet. And here's Toni Storm getting in on the action. Bayley plants Asuka. And now Toni Storm with a snapmare takedown. Following up with a dropkick right to the face. And now Asuka takes down Toni Storm. Every woman for themselves in this type of environment, in this type of matchup. And Right now it is Bayley and Asuka going back and forth, jockeying for position. DDT by the role model. Oh, and there's a stomp right to the arm of Asuka. And there's another elbow. This time to the midsection of Asuka. And now Toni Storm back into the equation. Driving Bayley headfirst off the top turnbuckle is Toni Storm. And again, Bayley may be in some trouble over there in the corner. And look at this, fisherman suplex off the top turnbuckle. Bridges into the cover and a kick out by Bayley. And again, just a reminder, this is elimination style. This is a last woman standing situation. 2 competitors in this matchup will need to be eliminated in order for the winner to be crowned, as Asuka in the corner with a back elbow there to Toni Storm, and Asuka trying to fire back. Hammerlock into the sit-out spine buster, my goodness. And look at Bayley just taunting away to the fans here in Oklahoma City. Meanwhile, Toni Storm with a kick there to the midsection of Asuka. Asuka, though, right back to the leg with another dragon screw leg whip. And now here's Bayley, caught a back elbow by Asuka. And Asuka just remaining in control right now. There's another suplex. And Asuka unloading on Bayley. Bayley now picked back up to a vertical base. Asuka went for the spinning back kick. Bayley though with a reversal. And she takes Asuka off her feet. And now wait a second. Toni Storm gets hit with the rose plant from out of nowhere to eliminate Toni Storm from this match. Kick out at 2. And now Bayley going to ascend the turnbuckle. The role model with the elbow, but Storm moves out of the way. And Toni Storm hooks the arms. Storm 0 to eliminate Bayley. And another near fall. What a matchup thus far. As Storm with a headbutt right to the midsection. And now Asuka with another suplex. Toni Storm getting out of there. And oh, Bayley with a boot right to the face of Asuka. And now Asuka sent into the corner. And look at Bayley using any advantage that she can to try and get the victory here tonight. And now Bayley with a clothesline to the Empress. Asuka is down. Here's the cover. And a kick out at 1 by Asuka. It's going to take more than that to put down the Empress, that's for sure. Oh, big knee. And Toni Storm with a couple of chops. Bayley now though, what the hell? Storm 0 by Bayley. Bayley trying to eliminate Storm with her own move. And a kick out at 2. Who's going to Clash at the Castle? Who will face Charlotte Flair for the vacant Raw Women's Championship as Monday Night Raw rolls on? We are back here on Monday Night Raw, and this is a triple threat elimination match to determine who will take on Charlotte Flair at Clash at the Castle in 2 weeks for the vacant Raw Women's Championship. No eliminations thus far, but Bayley seems to be in some trouble right now. Asuka lining her up, and the Asuka lock applied to Bayley. Bayley's in trouble. What is she going to do right here? She may have no choice but to tap, and she does. Bayley's gone.
Bayley has been eliminated.
We are now down to 2. Either Asuka or Toni Storm will advance to Clash at the Castle to compete for the vacant Raw Women's title. Who will it be as the battle continues right now on the outside? My goodness. Big open palm strike by the Empress. And Toni Storm is out on her feet as she gets sent into the steps. Asuka is in complete control of this matchup right now. Snapmare takedown. And Asuka follows up with a tremendous kick to the skull. Asuka needs to get Toni Storm back into the ring though. Asuka gonna head back to the outside of the ring, and Toni Storm caught her. Oh, double knees right to the spine. Suplex into a backstabber from the lightning from down under, and now Asuka sent into the steel steps. Storm giving her a taste of her own medicine right there, and now Storm back into the ring. And Toni Storm with a show of respect here to Asuka, letting her get back into the ring. And now Asuka called out Toni Storm, and there's the hip attack. Shoulders down on Storm. Could this be it? No. Storm hangs on in there. And Asuka again went for that spinning back kick. Toni Storm with the reversal. And now Storm planting Asuka face first. Will that be enough for her to go to Clash at the Castle? Asuka kicks out. And now Toni Storm looking for Storm Zero. Asuka being set up. And there it is. Toni Storm could have it. Storm could be going to Clash at the Castle, but Asuka got the shoulder up. And Storm went for the headbutt. Asuka answers with a European uppercut, following up now with a German suplex. And Toni Storm in some trouble right now. Asuka again looking for that kick. And Asuka now with some other strikes. My goodness. Oh! Storm knocked off at the top turnbuckle. And now Asuka locking in Toni Storm. The Asuka lock here on Toni Storm. Storm taps. And we have our winner. Asuka will take on Charlotte Flair at Clash at the Castle.
Here is your winner, Asuka!
It will be a rivalry renewed in 2 weeks. We are back here on Monday Night Raw, but in 2 weeks' time, it is Clash at the Castle, and Charlotte Flair will be taking on Asuka, renewing their rivalry for the vacant Raw Women's Championship. Right now, though, here comes the Nigerian Nightmare. There is Omos.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Lagos, Nigeria. Weighing in at 400 pounds. Omos!
Look at the size of this man. Omos possesses tremendous strength and power. And tonight he comes up against a limitless Keith Lee. These two behemoths are about to collide inside the squared circle as they look to build momentum heading into our first premium live event of the season, Clash at the Castle. Both men looking to impress WWE management here this evening on the red brand. And here comes the limitless one. There is Keith Lee.
And his opponent from Wichita Falls, Texas, weighing in at 320 pounds, Keith Lee!
A very sophisticated individual. He possesses a tremendous amount of power in his own right. These two powerhouses are about to go at it here tonight on Monday Night Raw. Keith Lee, though, is what we call a hybrid superstar. Not only is he powerful, but he is also very quick, very agile. He moves around that ring like a cruiserweight. It's incredible. This match is a tricky one to predict, I'll tell you that. In my opinion, this one could go either way. Well, it's clear which superstar the WWE Universe are backing. As there's the bell, we are now underway. Omos versus Keith Lee. And there's a shot right to the gut to begin proceedings. And now Omos with a claw to Keith Lee. And look at the power already on display by Omos. And now Omos shifting focus to the leg of the Limitless One. Keith Lee though right back to his feet. And oh, look at Keith Lee with the Hurricane Rana. There's the agility that I was talking about. Oh, and the skulls collide. Headbutt by Keith Lee. And he drops an elbow right to the chest. Omos now picked back up to his feet. Big right hand there by Keith Lee. And now, another shot right to the chest. Omos is down. And Keith Lee going to head up high. Keith Lee measuring Omos. Crossbody, my God, I'm surprised the ring didn't break. And now Keith Lee looking for something. Omos though, with a series of back elbows and a big right hand, dazes Keith Lee. Oh, and the Limitless One gets hung up to dry. And now look at Omos stepping over Keith Lee as he slams his arm into the canvas. And oh my God, the deadlift into the power slam. Sharp elbow there to the skull. And Keith Lee is in a bit of trouble right now. Omos taking charge of the contest. But as I say that, here comes Keith Lee. Trying to battle back, and Omos is up on the shoulders. Oh, what a shot. That was impressive. Keith Lee lifting Omos up onto his shoulders with ease. Oh, and now Keith Lee just got planted. Here's the cover by Omos. And Keith Lee powers out at one. And uh-oh. Omos looking for a choke slam, but Keith Lee overpowering Omos. And now the Nigerian Nightmare being set up against the ropes. There's a reversal on the Irish Whip. Keith Lee though building up some speed, and there's the pounce. Omos just got launched for the first time in his life. Here's the cover. And a kick out at two. Can Omos bounce back here tonight on Monday Night Raw? We are back here on Monday Night Raw, and it is Omos versus Keith Lee. And these two behemoths have been beating the hell out of one another. And I've still got no idea who's going to walk out with the victory. It's now both men looking for the advantage. Wait a second. Big Bang Catastrophe by Keith Lee. He somehow hit it. Here's the cover. And Omos stays in this matchup at 2. Oh, rolling punch. Knocks Omos right back down to the canvas. And the Limitless One looking for another high risk. Moonsault, wow. And there's a kick right to the spine. And again he targets the arm of the Nigerian Nightmare. And now Keith Lee with a shoulder claw. Omos in this submission maneuver. And Omos is going to have to try and fight out of this. And he does just that. And again Omos walking over Keith Lee. Oh, but Keith Lee fires back. Uh-oh. That just ticked off Omos. And Omos with a choke slam. Keith Lee getting back up to his feet. Right into the tree slam. There's the boot to the chest, shoulders down, and Omos gets the victory.
Here is your winner, Omos!
Omos gets his first victory here in Universe Mode. What a victory it was for the Nigerian Nightmare. Well, still to come your way tonight here on Monday Night Raw, we will crown an inaugural United States champion. It is Rob Van Dam taking on Seth Rollins. Who will walk out with the United States title? We'll find out later tonight in our main event. But up next, we are going to hear from Roman Reigns as he makes his first appearance here in Universe Mode. And he cannot be happy that the Usos failed to capture the WWE Tag Team titles 2 weeks ago. What will Reigns have to say? We'll find out next. We are back here on Monday Night Raw. And here comes the Tribal Chief, the head of the table, the needle mover. It's Roman Reigns making his first appearance here in Universe Mode. Well, 2 weeks ago here on Monday Night Raw, it was the New Day taking on the Usos for the vacant WWE Tag Team titles. And this is what transpired. Looking for the elbow. No water in the pool. Jimmy got out of the way. And there's a jawbreaker from Jimmy Uso. And is this the turning point in this matchup? As look at Jimmy Uso with the fists right to the face of Woods. But there's a leg trip. And now Woods in position. Here comes the honor roll. Boom! Wiping out Jimmy Uso. Jey still yet to be tagged in. Here's the cover. And the New Day put down the Usos. Roman Reigns is not going to be happy about this. So the New Day walked out with the WWE Tag Team titles 2 weeks ago. Roman Reigns was not in the building that night. But tonight he is. And he is set to address the Usos' loss to the New Day for the vacant WWE Tag Team titles. Let's hear what the Tribal Chief has to say, and this cannot be good for the Usos. Oklahoma City, acknowledge me. Two weeks ago here on Raw, my cousins the Usos failed to capture the WWE Tag Team Championships. And as a result, they failed the Bloodline. My issue though is with one of my cousins. My problem is not with Jimmy. Jimmy did everything he could to bring home the titles. My issue is with Jey. So I'd like for Jey to come out to the ring right now. Jimmy, you can stay back there. This is between me and Jey. Roman Reigns calling out Jey Uso. And here he comes. Right on cue. Roman Reigns taking issue with only one of his cousins. I mean, Jimmy Uso didn't wrestle the entire matchup by himself. Jey Uso did not tag in once. Now you can put that down to the fact that Jimmy did not tag in his brother Jey, but I mean, any way you spin it, Jimmy Uso wrestled the entire match. Jey, what were you thinking? Letting Jimmy do all the work in that tag match 2 weeks ago? Well, Jimmy never tagged me in, Us. Whoa, whoa. Who do you think you are? You're going to talk back to the tribal chief, huh? You're going to talk back to me? Oh my goodness. You don't disrespect me, right? You better get your act together. Listen to me. This is how we're going to sort this out. Next week, you're going to face the New Day again. And if you win, we can put all this behind us and move on like nothing happened. Well, this time, if Jimmy tags me in, I'm sure we will win. What? I never said anything about Jimmy. No, it's going to be a handicap match. You're all alone next week. If you win, we move on. If you lose, well, at least the New Day will beat some sense into you. Good luck. Roman Reigns laying down the law. My goodness, what an intense moment here on the red brand. Jey Uso's got himself a handicap match next week. Roman, are you sure about putting Jey through this? Jey needs to learn that family is all he has at the end of the day. Next week, he won't have anyone to back him up. He'll know what it was like to be in your boots 2 weeks ago. This is a learning experience for him, and he's either going to learn or he's not going to have a family to rely on anymore. Well, swiftly moving on from the Bloodline drama here on Monday night, here comes Austin Theory, a man that we have now seen twice here this evening on the red brand.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds. Austin Theory!
Well, earlier tonight here on Raw, Austin Theory stepped up to the new WWE Champion Batista and disrespected him right in front of his face. Batista did not take too kindly to this, as you can imagine, and he told Theory, do that again and he'll knock him into next week. Austin Theory has a lot to consider. If he wants to become a megastar here in WWE, he's going to have to stop with this arrogant attitude of his. Because in my opinion, it won't get him far. As here comes the man that he faces here tonight, the Swiss Superman, Cesaro.
And his opponent from Lucerne, Switzerland, weighing in at 232 pounds, Cesaro!
Here comes a guy that is humble and that is respected in the locker room and by fans all around the world. Cesaro, one of the most likable guys in WWE, and he may also be pound for pound the strongest man in WWE. These two men are polar opposites, and Austin Theory could learn a thing or two from the Swiss Superman. But tonight they are opponents. Austin Theory one-on-one with Cesaro, and here we go. Kick to the midsection by Cesaro to begin proceedings, and here's the power of the Swiss Superman. Theory just got planted. There's a double foot stomp right to the midsection and a kick to the face. And Cesaro wasting little time. He's going to fly already in this matchup. Big splash. High impact delivered right there. And now Cesaro stomping on the arm of Austin Theory. Oh, and again. And now Cesaro putting the pressure on Theory and a kick out at one. Still early days in this matchup, of course. And there is no discrediting Austin Theory's ability inside of the ring. I just think he goes about it the wrong way. He's far too arrogant. He never shuts up. And is constantly disrespecting the entire Raw locker room. Went for a kick there to Cesaro. Cesaro called him out. And now Cesaro going to send him into the corner. And oh, Theory does not want to be in this position. Cesaro revving up here. And here comes the uppercut train. There ain't no party like an uppercut party, because an uppercut party don't stop. Big drop kick. Cesaro is rolling. Can Austin Theory bounce back? As here's a cover. Shoulders down. It may be over, but Theory kicks out as Raw rolls on. We are back here on Monday Night Raw. It is Austin Theory taking on Cesaro. And there's a clothesline in the corner. Theory looking to follow up. Cesaro caught him with a super kick. And that could be enough. Cover on Theory to put him away. Near fall. Theory still in this matchup. As now Cesaro gets him back up to his feet. And hold on a minute. Cesaro looking to put this away. There's the neutralizer. Cesaro rolls over Theory for the cover. Shoulders down. This has to be it. Theory, though, somehow got the shoulder up. Austin Theory just kicked out of the neutralizer. And now look at Cesaro. Oh, there's another double foot stomp. Went for another one. Theory got out of the way. And now Austin Theory going to send Cesaro to the outside, but Cesaro held on momentarily. And now both men to the outside of the ring. And Theory and Cesaro battling it out. Jockeying for position on the outside of the ring. And what the hell does Theory have in mind here? German suplex to Cesaro. Cesaro hit hard. Theory, though, needs to get Cesaro back into the ring, but instead he drives him into the steps. And Cesaro's had enough. Look at Cesaro unloading. These two need to be careful of the count out here. Referee already up to a count of 5. As Cesaro plants Austin Theory on the outside of the ring. Count of 6 now from the official. And oh, Cesaro right to the arm. And Cesaro just realized that the count is already up to 7. Cesaro back into the ring. And he resets the count. But now Theory's in control. And Theory back to the outside. Right into the forearm from the Swiss Superman. And Cesaro, oh, gets reversed into the Bulldog. Cesaro, though, right to the arm of Theory. Oh, knee to the midsection. And Austin Theory drives Cesaro into the apron. Theory now back into the ring. And he resets the count once more. And the battle again, resuming on the outside of the ring. Big lariat. And there's some aggression from Austin Theory as he sends Cesaro down to the floor. Theory just unloading. Oh, went for the standing shooting star. Cesaro caught him with a knee. And that could be the opening that Cesaro needed. Theory up on the shoulders momentarily. Great reversal though. And now Theory driving Cesaro right into his knee. Back first into the knee goes Cesaro. And now Theory with a kick right to the midsection. Cesaro drives Theory into the barricade. Count of 7 from the official. Cesaro's back into the ring. And now Theory following suit. But Cesaro was ready for him. Theory's walked right into this. A second neutralizer. And that has got to be it. Cesaro with the cover. And Theory, what the hell? He just got the shoulder up again. Theory showcasing his resilience tonight, that's for sure. Definitely has a chip on his shoulder as now Cesaro looks in the sharpshooter. And this has to be game over. Austin Theory taps out to the sharpshooter. Well, Austin Theory's journey to becoming a megastar just hit a roadblock here tonight. And that roadblock was the Swiss Superman Cesaro. Wait a minute though. What is Austin Theory doing here? Don't trust him. Oh. Sign of respect by Austin Theory. Am I seeing things right? Maybe Theory has been humbled. Oh, wait a minute, Theory! Come on! Just when you thought a shred of decency had gotten into Austin Theory, he does this. ATL to Cesaro. Same old Austin Theory. A leopard never changes his spots, or so they say. Austin Theory just laid out the Swiss Superman. Well, still to come your way tonight here on Monday Night Raw, we will crown an inaugural United States Champion when Seth Rollins battles Rob Van Dam for the vacant United States Championship. It's still coming your way tonight. We are back here on Monday Night Raw.
Cheers, please.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 532 pounds, Otis and Chad Gable, the Alpha Academy.
Well, there is Otis and Chad Gable, the Alpha Academy. Chad Gable, of course, a former Olympian and a great technical wrestler at that. And since he's taken Otis under his wing, Otis has become much more technical in the way of his wrestling inside of the ring. Chad Gable, a great trainer, it turns out. As here come the team that they face this evening. They bring the swag like nobody can. It's the Street Profits. What a reaction for Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 492 pounds, Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins, the Street Profits.
Well, Montez Ford is a megastar in the making. I mean, clearly, he's got the charisma, he's got the in-ring talent. Angelo Dawkins, though, I feel like, is often overlooked. And let's not take away from Angelo Dawkins because he has a lot of talent in his own right. I'm sure both of these men are going to be megastars one day in the future. Tonight, though, they remain a tag team and they are set for tag team action against the Alpha Academy. And you've got to think WWE management are looking at this matchup here tonight and possibly considering one of these teams to be the next in line for a WWE Tag Team title opportunity. So here we go, the Street Profits in action with the Alpha Academy next on Raw. Otis looking to start things off with Montez. And the referee calls for the bell and we are now underway. Oh! What an enziguri there by Montez Ford. And Ford wasting little time to tag in the big man. And Otis went for the clothesline. Dawkins puts him in a headlock and there's a right hand. And now Otis picked back up to a vertical base. He's going to be sent into the corner. And here's Angelo Dawkins. Driving Otis spine burst into the turnbuckle, and there's a facebuster. And now Dawkins up to the high rank district. What the hell does the big man have in mind? Angelo Dawkins with a big clothesline off the top. Here's the cover. Shoulders down, kick out at one by Otis. Can the Alpha Academy bounce back? Here on Monday Night Raw, we'll find out after this. And we are back here on Monday Night Raw. It is the Alpha Academy taking on the Street Profits in tag team competition. And right now, Otis in the ring with Angelo Dawkins. And look at the power here of Otis. Lifting up Angelo Dawkins with ease, all the blood rushing to the head. And there's the stalling suplex. Dawkins picked back up to a vertical base. And now Otis. Oh, look at it. Send Dawkins into the turnbuckle, but Dawkins firing back. Alpha Academy were able to take control during the break, as there's a takedown by Dawkins. Otis, though, right back to his feet. And there's another takedown. And now Dawkins trying to ground Otis. Smart strategy. Oh, elbow there to the back. And the Street Profits back in control. Oh, but as I say that, there's a knee. Otis went for the discus clothesline. Angelo Dawkins slams Otis to the canvas. And now Dawkins heading back up to the high red district. Elbow to the chest this time. And Otis is in a world of hurt. There's a tag. In comes Montez Ford. And look at Otis trying to make it to Chad Gable. Montez puts a stop to that. And look at this heel hook being employed here by Montez. Trying to ground Otis. Oh, went for the boot. Otis able to counter. Shot to the gut. And now Montez Ford in trouble. Otis with a thunderous slam. And now Otis going to set up Montez Ford. Maybe trying to put this away right here. Ford is in danger. Otis off the middle turnbuckle. Vader bomb. Here's the cover. Shoulders down on Montez for a 2 count. There's some resilience from Montez Ford. And the WWE Universe sharing their appreciation as Chad Gable catches a jawbreaker. Chad Gable now legal in this match. And Montez plants him. Back first into the mat goes Chad Gable. And now look at Montez. Montez Ford lying in wait. Oh, what a blockbuster. Could that be enough to put down the Alpha Academy? Shoulders down here on Gable for a 2 count. Gable still alive in this contest. But now Montez sending Gable into the corner. Gable, though, reverses. And all from behind. Oh, right to the arm. Goes the former Olympian. Tag back to Otis. And Montez going right off the big man. Spinning heel kick takes down Otis. Tag back to Angelo Dawkins. And oh, Dawkins right into the grasp of Otis. Big suplex. And Otis looking to follow up. Power slam. Monday Night Raw rolls on live. We are back here on Monday Night Raw. Tag team action still underway. The Alpha Academy taking on the Street Profits. And Dawkins with some forearm shots. Kick to the midsection and a tag is made. Montez Ford is in. And look at this. Montez off the top with a bulldog. Nice double team by the Profits. Oh, and there's a standing shooting star press. And now Montez up high. Montez with a splash off the top turnbuckle. That could be it. Cover on Gable and a kick out at 2. And now Gable being picked back up to a vertical base. And what does Montez have in store for Chad Gable now? Oh, Gable with a back elbow. Follows up with a fisherman suplex. Didn't bridge it though. Instead, Gable continuing to attack Montez. Montez though fires back with some shots to the midsection. And now Gable sent down to the mat. Forward with a boot to the chest. Tag back to Dawkins. And Gable on his way to Otis. But Dawkins puts a stop to it. And here's the cover. Dawkins putting the pressure on Gable. And Gable will kick out. And now Angelo Dawkins though. Lining up Gable. Pop-up spinebuster. Will that be enough to put down the Alpha Academy? Here's the cover. Otis breaks it up. And now Dawkins getting distracted by Otis. Otis stopped himself from going to the outside. There's an exploder suplex to Chad Gable. And Dawkins is fired up. But Gable taking advantage. Or at least trying to. Dawkins with the elbows right to the gut. Oh, and there's a headbutt. Went for a jab. Gable caught him with a kick and a big right. And there goes Gable. Gable sent flying to the outside. And now Angelo Dawkins out there with him. Dawkins unloading on Chad Gable. Gut-wrench suplex. And a sharp elbow now to the skull. There's one to the chest. And the Street Profits in firm control of this tag team matchup as Gable stopped himself from going against the steel steps. Dawkins now back into the ring. Kick to the midsection by Gable. And Dawkins again, head first off the top turnbuckle. But here comes Dawkins. Went for the drop kick, nobody home. And there's a DDT. And now the former Olympian with some shots right to the chest of Dawkins. Oh, and now he picks the ankle. Chad Gable with the ankle lock. And he grapevines the leg. Dawkins away from the ropes now. And Dawkins is in trouble. What is Dawkins going to do? He taps. Montez too slow to break it up. And the Alpha Academy get the win. The Alpha Academy victorious tonight on Raw. And wait a second. Gable and Otis not quite done with the Street Profits. They are sending a message to the WWE Tag Team Division. Angelo Dawkins sent to the outside. And the Alpha Academy stand tall here on Monday Night Raw. Well, up next here on the Red Brand, it is our main event. Seth Rollins takes on Rob Van Dam for the vacant United States title. Who's going to walk out with the gold? We'll find out next here on Raw. Welcome back, everybody, to Monday Night Raw. And ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our main event. It is time to crown an inaugural United States champion here in Universe Mode. There is Seth freaking Rollins, and he is set to battle one of the all-time greats in Rob Van Dam.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. It is for the WWE United States Championship. Making his way to the ring from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, Seth Rollins!
2 weeks ago here on Monday Night Raw, Seth Rollins defeated Bobby Lashley, Samoa Joe, and Cesaro in a fatal four-way elimination match to earn the right to compete for the vacant United States title here this evening. Seth Rollins looking to get some gold around his waist tonight.
And his opponent from Battle Creek, Michigan, weighing in at 235 pounds, vacant!
And there is one of the all-time greats, Rob Van Dam, in the building. And last week here on Monday Night Raw, Rob Van Dam defeated Mansoor, Kyle O'Reilly, and Austin Theory to earn the right to face Seth Rollins here this evening for the vacant United States Championship. Who will walk out with the title? We look to crown the inaugural United States Champion here in Universe Mode. This is our main event here in Oklahoma City on Monday Night Raw. What a matchup this is going to be, as the vacant United States Championship hangs in the balance. Who's going to be walking out as champion? Who's going to get their hands on one of the most prestigious titles in WWE history? There's the bell. We are now underway. Rollins and RVD. And RVD right to the midsection of Rollins. Springboard moonsault to follow. And RVD wasting little time. Here's the cover early on, trying to take Rollins by surprise, but he kicks out at 2. And now RVD with the kicks. And again looking for the springboard moonsault. Not this time, says Rollins. Oh, what a right hand. Right to the face of RVD. And now Rollins off the top turnbuckle. Phoenix splash. Rollins hurt himself in the process. And that delayed the cover. But here it is. Shoulders down. And RVD kicks out. These two men busting out the big moves early. Swing and a miss there by Rollins. RVD trying to capitalise. Rollins though lands on his feet. Another swing and a miss. And RVD capitalising with a kick to the midsection. RVD a proficient striker in every regard. Oh, what an elbow though by Rollins. Speaking of strikers, how about that shot from Rollins? As wait a minute, is RVD busted open? I think he is. As right now he is just kicking the hell out of Seth Rollins. Putting those educated feet to good use. As now off the top of the moonsault comes RVD. Cover here to win the title. And a kick out by Rollins. And again RVD, this time off the top rope with the springboard moonsault. Nobody home, and Rollins right to the arm. And now Seth Rollins back up to the high rent district. Went for the elbow. No water in the pool. And RVD capitalising. What a back and forth here between these two men. Snap there, takedown by RVD. And a drop kick to follow. Big kick right there to the face. Rollins though back to his feet. RVD was ready. But Rollins with the elbows to the midsection. And again, the educated feet of RVD coming into play. Now the clothesline, a second one. Super kick to Rollins. Is that enough to win the United States Championship? Rollins grabs the bottom right. Great ring presence. Who will become United States Champion here on Monday Night Raw? We'll find out as Raw rolls on. Welcome back everyone to Monday Night Raw. The vacant United States title is on the line as Seth Rollins battles Rob Van Dam. And Rollins, wait a minute. Rollins with the pedigree. And Seth Rollins may be about to finish off Rob Van Dam. This could be it. Rollins with the curb stomp. RVD out on the mat. Cover by Rollins to win the championship, and RVD just gets the shoulder up. And now RVD back to his feet with a clothesline. Rollins right back up. And RVD sending him into the corner. Went for the kick. Rollins caught him with a back elbow. And now here comes Seth Rollins. RVD though evading the chop. And now RVD plots Rollins face first. RVD just lying in wait. Big kicks to the midsection of Seth Rollins. And now Rollins driven into the corner. RVD stomping out Rollins. And now setting him up. Oh my goodness, are we about to see it? We are about to see it, ladies and gentlemen. Van Daminator. Minus the trash can or steel chair, the Van Daminator connects. Will it be enough to win the United States title for Rob Van Dam? No! Rollins is still in this. Incredible matchup so far for the vacant United States title. And now RVD trying to slow down the match pace. It has been full steam ahead since the opening bell. And now RVD back up high. 5-star frog splash to the spine of Rollins. That could be it. RVD to win the championship. Rollins kicks out again. Unbelievable. How badly do these two men want to become United States champion as Rollins plots RVD. Face first goes RVD. RVD went for the kick. Rollins blocked it, but he didn't block that second one. And there's a springboard moonsault. RVD with a big knee in the skull. And again, RVD slowing down the match pace. Trying to keep Seth Rollins grounded here. And Rollins is in the drop zone. Rob Van Dam up high. Rob Van Dam with another moonsault. Will this one be enough to win the United States title? No. Rollins kicks out once more. And now Rollins gets his arm slammed into the canvas. Rollins though back to his feet. Called out RVD with a sling blade. And now Rollins going into overdrive. Ripcord knee. And now back up to the high red district. Rollins with a second Phoenix splash. And now RVD being picked back up to his feet. Rollins unloading. And there's the revolution knee. Will that be enough? Rollins to become United States champion. Oh my God. RVD pops the shoulder up. And Rollins missed out with the knee. And there's a running bulldog. Rollins is down. But he's not out. Rollins back to his feet. RVD now in trouble. There's another pedigree. And Rollins looking for a second curb stop. Rollins off the ropes. Face first into the mat goes RVD. And we have our United States champion crowned right here, right now. No! These two men want to become United States champions so badly, they just will not quit. They will not stay down. There's another knee to the skull by RVD. And now RVD again, using those educated feet. Back into that grounded headlock. And now, off the ropes, RVD, Rolling Thunder. Will that be it? Will that be enough? Here's the cover. And again, Rollins stays alive. But now Rollins is in the drop zone. Seth Rollins is in perfect position. 5-star frog splash. Right to the midsection. Cover by RVD. RVD is United States Champion.
Here is your winner and new WWE United States Champion, vacant.
What a main event to end Monday Night Raw. RVD is the inaugural United States Champion. And oh, Rollins assaulting the new champion. Are you kidding me? Oh, God's last gift. RVD just got spiked. And now Rollins. Are you joking? There's a curb stomp after the matchup. Seth Rollins grabbing the United States title that he was unable to walk out with here tonight. But I don't think this is over. Not by a long shot.